It is 2 in the morning. You are exhausted, yet something pulls you toward the closet with unstoppable force. You open the door. Stacks of forgotten clothes and tangled objects stare back at you like a silent accusation. Your hands start moving, sorting, folding, discarding. The motion feels automatic, deeply satisfying, almost hypnotic. A black trash bag fills up. You tie it shut. Something inside your chest loosens, like a knot finally releasing. You carry the bag to the door. Watching it leave feels like watching a weight you forgot you were carrying disappear. You return to the empty closet and just stand there. The space feels impossibly calm, like a deep exhale of breath. That rush you feel is not random. Your brain is responding to something ancient and powerful called completion. Today, we decode exactly why cleaning at midnight feels better than any scroll, stream, or digital distraction available. Every single object within your sight sends a signal directly to your brain, even when you think you are ignoring it. Scientists call this visual noise, the invisible cognitive tax your environment silently charges you every single hour. Think of your brain like a computer. Every item you own is one more background process quietly running in the background. You may feel fine at first, but all those open tabs slowly drain your RAM until your thinking slows to a crawl. This is cognitive load, the total mental effort required to manage everything your brain is processing at once right now. A cluttered room is not just untidy, it is an active drain on focus, creativity, memory, and emotional regulation. Even objects you decide to ignore still register. Your brain spends energy suppressing them, like muting a crowded conversation. Researchers found that people working in cluttered spaces had measurably slower reaction times and reduced working memory capacity. Clutter competes for your attention the same way multiple people yelling your name from different directions would compete. That baseline exhaustion you carry everywhere, even after a full night of sleep, may actually be your environment speaking. The Princeton Neuroscience Institute study confirmed that physical clutter directly competes with stimuli for neural representation. This means your beautiful, brilliant brain is in a low-grade battle with your belongings every single day of your life. Less stuff in your field of vision literally means more neural resources available for thinking, creating, and genuinely living. Cleaning is not a chore. It is the closest thing to a free cognitive upgrade that requires zero subscription and zero app. Dr. Darby Saxby's research at USC showed people using more stress language in homes they described as cluttered and messy. Cluttered environments correlated with elevated cortisol throughout the day, the body's primary chemical signal for sustained stress. Cortisol is useful in short bursts, but chronically elevated cortisol erodes memory, immunity, sleep, and your sense of joy. Now, here is where cleaning becomes genuinely extraordinary. The act of tidying actively lowers your cortisol in real time. Repetitive physical motion, the folding, the wiping, the sorting, activates your parasympathetic nervous system naturally and deeply. This is your rest and digest mode. Heart rate slows, breath deepens, jaw unclenches, the body finally remembers it is safe. Now let us talk about dopamine, the molecule the internet has taught you to misunderstand completely and deeply. Dopamine is not simply about pleasure. It is primarily the chemical of anticipation, prediction, and above all else, completion. Passive scrolling gives you shallow dopamine hits with no completion signal. Your brain receives stimulation, but never resolution. Cleaning delivers a full dopamine arc. You see a problem, you act, you finish, and your brain registers a genuine win. That full dopamine cycle creates what researchers call sense of completion, a deeply satisfying neural signature of genuine accomplishment. This is sustainable dopamine, not borrowed from tomorrow like a drug, but earned through your own two hands today. Clean surfaces activate the brain's reward system in the same category as finishing a challenging task or solving a difficult problem. The science is now unambiguous. Your environment is not just where you live. It is actively shaping your brain chemistry hourly. You are not just cleaning your home. You are, at the most literal neurological level, cleaning your own mind right now. Here is perhaps the most powerful insight. In a world that feels completely out of control, Your drawer is yours to command. Psychologists call this locus of control, your belief that your own actions can meaningfully shape the outcomes of your life. Studies consistently show that people with a stronger internal locus of control experience lower anxiety and greater life satisfaction. When your external world feels overwhelming, cleaning creates a domain of order that your nervous system can genuinely trust. Every item you remove is a small decision, a tiny act of authority over your own space and therefore your own life. Deciding what stays and what goes is not about minimalism as an aesthetic. It is about authorship over your own environment. This is why decluttering feels like freedom, because it literally is. You are choosing your world, one object at a time. Cleaning also triggers what psychologists call behavioral activation, breaking cycles of passive avoidance through deliberate physical motion. When you feel most frozen, most stuck, most unable to begin, cleaning one small surface is how you prove you can move. Motion creates momentum. The body leads, and the mind eventually follows. No matter how loudly it protests at the start, there is profound dignity in the physical act of caring for your space. It is an act of radical self-respect, nothing less. Every culture that values mental discipline, from Zen Buddhism to Stoicism, includes intentional care of physical surroundings. The ritual of cleaning is a physical prayer. I am still here. I still care. This space and this life are worth my attention. You are not cleaning because you have to. You are cleaning because you have decided that your space, like you, deserves better. Cleaning is not passive surrender to order. It is an active, defiant, creative reclamation of your own attention and energy. So here is your starting point. Not the whole apartment, not the entire closet, just one drawer. Start with just one drawer. Choose the drawer that bothers you most. That low-level irritation you feel every time you open it, that is your starting signal. Empty it completely onto a flat surface. See everything you own in that category at once. Do not organize yet, just see. For each item, ask one question only. Does this earn its place here? Not someday, not maybe. Does it earn its place today? Create 3 zones. Keep, donate, and discard. Be honest. Honest is the most important cleaning tool you own today. The discard pile will feel uncomfortable at first. Sit with that discomfort. It passes. The space it creates does not pass. Now return what earned its place. Put each thing back with intention, with placement, not just thrown in and forgotten. Close the drawer. Open it again. Notice what you feel in your body in this moment. That is the neurological signature of completion. Do not try to do the whole room today. One drawer is a complete victory. Let your brain register the win fully before moving on. Tomorrow, another drawer. Or not. Let the momentum build naturally. Forced productivity defeats the purpose of reclaiming peace. For maintenance, apply the one-in, one-out principle. Before anything new enters your space, something old must leave first. When life feels heavy and unmanageable, resist the urge to scroll. Go clean something instead. Anything. Even a single surface. The physical engagement grounds you in the present. Hands busy, mind returning to now, cortisol falling, breath returning to normal. Your home is not just a backdrop to your life. It is an active participant in your mental health, for better or worse. The decision to tend to your space is therefore the decision to tend to yourself. They are not separate acts at all. You do not need a perfect home. You need a home that feels safe enough for your best thinking to happen inside it. Not Instagram clean, not showroom perfect, just clear enough for you to think clearly, breathe deeply, and begin again. So tonight, before you open another app, open one drawer. Give yourself the neurological gift of one completed thing. Let the completion, the signal your brain is craving, come from your own 2 hands, not from a notification on a screen. Your brain does not need more input. It needs more resolution. Give it the gift of one finished, honest, deliberate thing. If this helped you see your space differently, subscribe. We explore the psychology of everyday life, one honest video at a time. Next time, why your brain resists starting tasks even when you know they will make you feel better. See you there. Clear space, clear mind, one drawer at a time. Goodbye for now, and take care of your space tonight.